Today's topic is an introduction to why we might not know what we need and how do we take care of those needs when we can't see them yet. Welcome to ADHD, a channel dedicated to autism, ADHD and dissociative identity disorder. When we've experienced trauma, it can be really hard to notice our own needs. We might feel a lot of shame about having needs, and so at times the brain will block them out, especially if needs were used as a way of controlling us in childhood. Interoception difficulty, that's interpreting our internal signals, can be really difficult for neurodivergent people. I sometimes feel very overwhelmed by my own body or emotions because I know that there's a sensation there, but in the moment I don't understand what it is and it can feel alarming. Even if it's something that others might find pleasant or even neutral, without the context of interpreting it, I don't know what to do. And sometimes this information is stored in another part of my system. When we dissociate, the brain actually produces inflammation, which is what numbs the emotions and stops us from thinking straight. That's why brain fog is so common in fibromyalgia and trauma. It's literally shutting down our capacity to notice and act. If we live in this space for too long, without meeting our basic needs, it can cause us to burn out. So the problem that we need to solve is, how do we notice needs that we can't see? For this, in my recovery, I used the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's a hierarchical triangle that starts from the bottom up. My autistic brain gets a little bit of a kick out of that, as that's how we see the world, but I won't go down that rabbit hole now. The very first rung of the hierarchy forms the foundations of well-being, our physiological needs. This includes things like breathing air, having water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, and reproduction. All of the things that we need for homeostasis in our body, which is the state that we can achieve when all of these needs are met. Our body runs on something called the circadian rhythm, which is a natural clock that helps the body notice things like hunger and sleep cycles. Perhaps I'll do a video on that another day. As trauma survivors, I'm not going to take it for granted that these basic needs were met. Perhaps they were even denied during childhood. I know for myself, I was made to go for long periods of time without being able to access the things that I needed, so it was hard to know when I needed those things as an adult. To overcome this, I used routines and created a sense of rhythm in my day. It helped with time blindness too, but it also prompted to take care of the needs that I didn't see. So, for example, I set an alarm for food and sleep, and I tried my best to drink water, because those needs were actually held in an action system that belonged to another part. Once my basic needs were taken care of, I look at my safety needs. Do I have personal security? Is there anyone around me that's going to hurt me? Do I have enough money to meet my basic needs this month? Do I have resources available? The ones that I need to be healthy, and do I have my own property? This level wasn't so obvious to me, and it's still something that I'm working on even 10 years into recovery. We don't have to meet all of our needs 100% perfectly or all at once. And if you're just starting out, just focus on the physiological needs first. Everyone will have their own idea of what makes a good routine. Think about the rhythm of your day and intentionally choose as much as you are able to how you and your system wants to meet these needs. Because agreeing ahead of time can really help with inner communication and reducing conflict, as there's more time for everybody to have their say and experiences of their voices being heard. Take this process slowly. It's probably new territory for everybody to get their heads around, and it's okay if you don't know where to start. Maybe have a few experiments going and see how they go. The results might give you some new ideas to try. If you're feeling brave enough, I'd love to hear how your experiments go and if there's anything you're getting stuck on. As this community grows, I hope that it will be a safe space to ask for help and support each other. I'm going to be going into depth on each of these needs in the life skills series, so please subscribe if that interests you. If you can tolerate notifications, it would be great if you could hit the notification bell, but I totally understand if they're a distraction for you. So until my next video, please take care of yourselves. Bye!